All right, so we are going to practice the steps on the first two. So, first one, what is the quotient of 12 and 48 hundredths and 8 tenths? All right, so first the thing, we're going to write the problem out. Let's use pink. All right, first number goes on the inside. So we have 12.48 divided by 8 tenths. All right, so step one, move the decimal of the divisor to the right until it is a whole number. So there's my divisor. I'm going to move it to the right, only one spot, and that makes it 8. So then I'm going to move the decimal in the dividend, the same number of spaces. It's going to move that to the right. So there we go. So I don't need to add any zeros, okay, because that's where my new decimal point is, but I'm going to rewrite my problem. Okay, so my new problem here is 124 and 8 tenths divided by 8. Okay, I'm going to bring my decimal up right away. All right, and then I'm just going to divide like we've been doing last week. Okay, so 8 does not go into 1, 0 there. 8 goes into 12 one time. 1 times 8 is 8. Okay, I'm going to subtract. 12 minus 8 is 4. Bring down my 4. If you need to, write that divide, multiply, subtract, bring down on the side of your paper so that you remember. 8 goes into 44 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. Okay, subtract. 44 minus 40 is 4. Bring down my 8. Remember, I already put that decimal there. Okay, so my answer is going to be 15 point something. 8. Okay, so 8 goes into 48 6 times. And 8, oh, well, 6 times 8 is 48. Looks like on a normal school day, school would just be starting. It's 8:55 for me. 6 times 8 is 48, so we subtract and get 0. So then my answer, let's write it in, how about orange, is 15.6. Okay. All right, so let's do the next one. Okay, I'm going to erase this one. Okay, here we go. Let's use blue this time. What is the quotient of 63.7 and 2.6? I'm going to move it over this time because I know I need to rewrite it. So I'm going to do 63.7 divided by 2.6. Okay? So now, first step, move the decimal of the divisor to the right till it's a whole number. So I just got to move it one spot, and that will make it 26. Then I'm going to move the decimal in the dividend, the same number of spaces. So I moved it one time here, one time here. I can bring it up, but this is a whole number. So now I'm going to rewrite it, and I have 637 divided by 26. Okay, now I'm going to remind you to use a multiplication chart. Remember, you can't have calculators, but use a multiplication chart so that you can help. 26, ooh, sorry. 26 is not on the multiplication chart, but it still might help you a little bit. I think a lot of the other ones will be. Okay, not a lot of all of them, some of them. Do your best, okay? So let's go. Let's use pink. All right. So first things first. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, let's just fix that. I don't know what happened. I totally missed it. Eraser. We're gonna fix that a little bit right there. Yoop. I don't know what I did. This is just my life, guys. Even when I'm not there, it's still interesting. Okay. Fixed. Let's try that again. All right, so 26 does not go into 6, so I'm going to put a 0. Always know that you should have a number in your quotient for every number in your dividend. Like there should always be a number above, whether it's a 0 or a 1 through 9 number. There should always be something. Okay, so next thing, I'm putting 26 into 63. So 26 is too small. So 2 26s is going to be 52. So we're going to, another one won't fit. So we're going to put 2. So 2 times 26 is 52. So I'm going to subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. 6 minus 5 is 1. And I'm going to bring down the 7. Okay, I don't expect you to know off the top of your head how many times 26 goes into 117. But if 2 times is 52, if I double that, that's 4 times, and that's 104. So I'm going to go with that because I know it can't fit in there another time. So 4 times 26 is going to be 104. So I'm going to use the multiplications that I already did. Sometimes it's nice to like write them off to the side. So like you could write 26, 52, and you could do another one. So it would be what? 78, then 104, and you can just keep going. Oop. So the next one would be 130. So then you have these to go by when you're dividing. And that's really helpful with a lot of problems, especially when you can't use a calculator and your numbers are too big for a multiplication chart. Okay, so we're going to subtract. 7 minus 4 is 3. 1 minus 0 is 1. Okay, there's nothing here, remember. So this goes back. We need to add a decimal. Bring it up right away and add a 0. Bring it down. And look right there, we already did the math. So that's 5 times. And 5 times 26 is 30. There we go. So our answer is 24.5. Okay, you can watch this video as many times as you want. I know it's not beautiful, but hopefully it helps. Now you are going to work on the back on your own with a partner, however you would like to do it for the rest of the period. Whatever does not get done is homework, and I will be back tomorrow. The sub does have an answer key, so if you have any questions, please make sure that you ask him. And if he doesn't know where the answer key is, it is in the binder. So just tell him the answer key is in the binder. Mrs. Edie said that it was there. So you can ask him, or you guys can always send me a message on Schoology if you need to.